Now to the other story we talked about earlier. Cincinnati Water Works is suggesting you get the lead out. Replace any lead water pipes that lead into your home or business.
And while officials stress the situation here is nothing like what was happening in Flint and continues to happen in Flint, Michigan, some older houses here still do have lead water lines leading inside.
Cincinnati Water Works is about to launch a website and a hotline so that you can figure out what to do.
Local 12's Jeff Hirsh has a preview of what they're going to say.
Cincinnati has some of the safest water in the nation. When that water leaves the filtration plant, it's specially treated to prevent any lead from going along with it. But depending on the age of your house or business, you might need to do something else. There are three types of water lines. First is the main. That's the big line like this that takes the water from the filtration plant into your neighborhood. Then there's the service line, which goes from the main up to your property. And then there's your line, which goes from the service line into your house. The big mains and most of the service lines are not made of lead, but if your house or business was built before 1927, the personal line into your house might be. Jeff Swetfeger of Cincinnati Water Works shows us how you can tell.
There's plastic pipes, which should be pretty easy to spot, but you could also have some galvanized steel, copper, or lead pipes. And the easy way to tell is copper. Well, copper pipes, they'll be, of course, the copper color. If it's painted, you could really easily just take a coin and scrape the paint off and you can see the color of the copper. If it's a galvanized steel pipe, you try to scratch it, you're not going to be able to make a mark in that. However, if it's a lead pipe, if you take an object like a coin or maybe a key or something and you scratch it, it comes up very shiny, it scratches very easily. So that's how you can tell if you have a lead line coming into your house.
Then what?
If you have a lead line coming into your house, we highly recommend that you get it replaced.
Which is your financial responsibility. Waterworks crews will replace lead service lines, but the lines directly into your house are up to you. Still, city leaders stress the water itself is safe leaving the plant. City Manager Harry Black says the water situation in Flint, Michigan does not exist in Cincinnati. The key here is do not panic, but check things out. The website and hotline will be up within the next week or so. We'll have that address and number once they're operating. Now remember, there's the big water mains. Those are not lead. And there's the service mains, the smaller. Some of those are lead, most are not. And then there's the little ones that go into your house, which may or may not be lead. The Waterworks plans to speed up replacement at their expense of that sort of middle-sized one, the lead service lines, if they are lead. About 18,000 of those lines which have lead in the area. But the lines into your house, directly into your house, that is up to you to check, up to you and fix. This won't affect most people, but on the other hand, if your house is old, you should do that little scratch test.
So, Jeff, do you just call a plumber, or is the Waterworks going to help people, or do you know yet?
They'll do their part, the Waterworks. If the service line is lead, they'll take it up to that part. But then from the portion in where the service line breaks, this is the service line, and this goes to your house. From that line to your house, into your house, it's your money. You got to fix it.
All right, thanks very much. If you're wondering why 1927 is the magic year for lead versus no lead, water lines into your house, that's the year Cincinnati stopped using lead in large water mains. But many homes from back then never had the lines replaced. That's the homeowner's responsibility, as Jeff pointed out.